हेलो भाई सीओडी। Okay. हेलो भाई। गोली समझ नहीं आ रही कौन सी है इसकी। 0.43
Yeah? Never do a job unprepared.
So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good. It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked. No. You buy from me, you're worry-free. I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? That's bad for business. Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book.
हेलो भाई
Just let me
पर
know when you want to talk business.
धन्यवाद भाई, धन्यवाद। हाँ उसी पे कह लूँ।
Sure. It's not like I'm busy keeping
Hello,
this
bhai,
rust
Divanshu.
bucket of a station from falling apart. I've got plenty of goodies to choose from.
भाई छोटी हो गई अब तो। Complete Wrath. Okay. Your credit 2024 की है, मेरे पास 2021। अच्छी भाई अरे मुंह बन गया उसका।
You've got stuff to smuggle. All business and... All right, let's see what you need.
धन्यवाद भाई, धन्यवाद। यूसी प्रिजन शटर। अच्छा, एक क्रू लेकिन ये है हमारी शिप स्टार ईगल। मॉडिफिकेशन हुआ है। साला कुछ भी मॉडिफाई नहीं कर सकता। Required skill starship design for by autocannon. अच्छा, इसमें पल्स लेजर नहीं लगा सकते हैं। हेलो भाई गुरबाज, क्या हाल है? क्लास में देख रहे हो? अरे भाई पढ़ाई वढ़ाई करो, क्या कर रहे हो? ये मेरे को नहीं समझ आ रहा। हॉल डैमेज 18 कम होगा, शील्ड डैमेज 6 कम होगा। इसका मतलब कि योर शिप वेपन अफेक्ट एनिमी शिप डिफरेंटली इन कॉम्बैट डिपेंडिंग ऑन डैमेज टाइप, एनर्जी अफेक्ट शील्ड ब्लास्टिक हॉल एंड ईएम सिस्टम। मतलब रेट ज़्यादा है, बाकी डैमेज कम है। नॉट वर्थ इट। स्टारशिप की कोई स्किल है? साइंस हो गया। सूट वेपन इंजीनियरिंग लॉजी। भाई इतनी सारी स्किल्स हैं कहाँ? एस्ट्रोफिजिसिस्ट केमिस्ट, ये है क्या? बैलिस्टिक वेपन सिस्टम, एनर्जी वेपन इंजन सिस्टम, पेलोड्स। लेवल अप फास्ट कर नहीं सकते, इसमें नाटक है भाई। दिवांशु भाई तो फिर भी पॉइंट काम कर रहे हैं। दिवांशु भाई को पता चल गया क्या कि मैं चुपके चुपके पॉइंट दे रहा हूँ विदाउट नोइंग पीपल। लॉयल्टी चुप चुप के देखी जा रही है। स्किल से इतनी सारी की तो हो गया ना 4x4। पेन हर्ट्स। कौन सी स्कीम? कौन सी स्कीम? कोई स्कीम नहीं। स्कीम सब गई।
You're looking to want something? Because I'll finish it.
हाँ मुझे ये वाली चाहिए थी एक सेकंड इधर पे शिप बिल्डर
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
इधर कुछ है
Need something?
Rook?
ठीक है
The fleet protects our world,
शिप सर्विसेज
but you turn against us, and you are dead.
वर्कबेंच
We may not have official security on the key.
ये क्या दे रहा है
Some missions, if you want to pad that account of yours, the mission boards are the way to do it. Very. You'll get a location with the target goods.
किसको नहीं बताना
We
था
don't
यस,
care how you
आज
get it,
छुट्टी है
as
आज मैंने
long
छुट्टी
as
ली
you
है
deliver.
आज ऑफिस से
You
छुट्टी
get
लिया था
caught, that's on you.
अभी मैंने कर रहे थे ना संजय भाई पर स्कीम चल रही है कौन सी स्कीम कोई स्कीम नहीं चल रही कौन सी स्कीम चल रही क्या बकवास कर रहे हैं यस आज छुट्टी है तो फिर पिज़्ज़ा पार्टी हो गई ना कल तो पिज़्ज़ा पार्टी कल कल ही हो गई थी हाउ स्टैंडर्ड आर दिस मिशंस
Very. We don't care how you get it, as long as you deliver. You get caught, that's on you.
मजाक है क्या
If you need credits,
PS6 आ जाए तो बात अलग है
If you got any spare creds or just need to unload some junk, head to the depot. What are you looking at?
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
Sharks are too scared to take the key. Because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the
वेपन्स ना
I hope you see anything you like. Hey, I'm always ready to take credits off your hands.
सपने में दीपांजू भाई सपने में 40 एम अरे यार
Come back and see me sometime.
क्या था ये 43 एम आई
Don't even try to rip me off. Now you're speaking my language.
हाँ स्लिम आएगा अभी PS5 Pro का तो कुछ नहीं पता बट यस रूसियन हेलो ये किसने आईडी बना दी क्या COD है क्या रूसियन आईडी से हेलो ओके हेलो रूसियन है या रसियन है रसियन चाहिए 41
Don't miss me too much.
41 43 ही है भाई 43 ही है
If it's hard to find, I've probably got it.
भाई 10 के से क्या ही होगा
We can
अभी
talk
के
about whatever you want, as long as you got the creds.
10 के बहुत कम है वीकेंड में 43 अल्ट्रा मैक बोल रहा 43 एमआई नहीं बोल रहा ठीक है देखते हैं 28 लेके
Always a pleasure.
बड़ा क्या 170 पहले कितना था किसी ने ध्यान दिया एक 170 ही था भाई क्या फायदा हुआ खरीदने का काहे के लिए परेशान हो रहे भाई चिल मारो आते रहते बंदे
Please tell me you know exactly what materials you need. All right, let's get this.
I guess resources.
Whatever.
Now you buy from me, you can look good. You want to survive? The right gear will be the difference between life or death.
अरे वो रहते बंदे
See ya.
मजे करने वाले, क्या तुम भी यार सीरियस हो गए?
You don't ma- I've got what you need. If your credits are good, I'm open.
रहते बंदे मजे लेने वाले, अब क्या करें? कुछ तो करना है ना?
Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
Need to have Jazz look at my graph drive. I swear it's not jumping.
आवाज आ रही भाई अंदर से, डूम डूम डूम. एमो नहीं है किसी पे. वही तो बोल रहा हूँ. हंसी की बात है, उनको हिंदी समझ में आ रही.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me onto Delgado and telling him how much I pitched in. That was pretty damn cool. If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think about what could have happened. Oh yeah, sure. Anything you need, you just ask. And I'll be there to back you up. You just, take care of yourself out there.
Okay. यहीं पे है क्या?
Some people drink coffee to wake up.
Hi.
We haven't decided.
ओ भाई,
Well, it's just, we were thinking.
शिप देखो.
Why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you who ends up with all you see, sis deficit?
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call from the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
Could use a good shake.
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting.
पता नहीं, मैंने नहीं देखा. कौन सी वाली?
They're gonna give away something called Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren,
ये
swapping
गान का
those
भाई है.
Valvate credentials,
Russian.
I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
नाम नहीं है.
Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes. This crowd would eat it up. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it? Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
वी नाम है ना इंजेक्शन का. वॉट टेक्नोलॉजी वी.
Because that's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet. Good luck.
I need to get off my ass and do a job.
जेनवी नाम, हाँ वही जेनवी।
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
अच्छा, आर्नल्ड का बेटा है, क्या बात है। मजा आएगा वो तो। देखते हैं ट्रेलर।
Sysdef Marines are the best of the best.
एक्चुअली ऐसा स्ट्रीम कर सकते हैं बट इस पे नहीं करेंगे, वो किसी ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म में जो कम वो हो,
Yo,
जैसे
back.
ट्विच।
So how did it go? Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado. Never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
I bet operations on the key are a clown show. Forward to reading your report. Most of our operations team graduated top of their class.
सही बताऊँ गेम मतलब अच्छा है, लेकिन वो दुख हुआ ना एक्सप्लोरेशन वाला। बाकी गेम बढ़िया, एक्सप्लोरेशन नहीं। ये सब चाहिए था मैनुअल हो, ना कि कट सीन्स। मतलब ऐसा जाए इसको तोड़ दें तो टूट जाए। ऑप्शन उसको करना है करे, नहीं करना ना करे। ऐसे जंप का ऑप्शन होगी, खुद जंप करो। अरे अरे भाई, गलती से भी लग जाती, ले जा।
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, oh, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on
Fortnite खेलना तो बता देना ना कब खेलना।
Delgado orders me to help you out.
आ जाएंगे खेलना। PlayStation में। I'm just following Delgado. You should be happy, Delgado, including the item.
Happy? Oh, I'm thrilled. Still, this leaves me with a lot of unknowns. And in our line of work, unknowns get you killed. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Playing it safe for now. Okay. I can respect that. But let's make one thing clear. If I'm gonna stick my neck out by helping you get near Dombrowski, I want something in return. Well, well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. Fine. You want to play it that way and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starview ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the cannabis. They're frozen, not fresh. Having fun at our little gala? As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan? Okay. Her name's Sheila Holbrook. I'd press her to reveal where the awards. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. They claim their goal is to sup in their minds. In reality, go do something useful, okay?
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome.
Shh. Listen. Can't hear the engines, can you? You're not
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act much like a captain at all.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do. Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
ठीक है जा सकते हो भाई
There's nothing quite like
मैं तो खेल ही रहा हूँ क्या
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship, isn't it?
Captain Rukov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch anything, please.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all the leftovers from the dining area buffets.
अच्छा जब जाना होगा तब
Captain
बोल के जब
Rocco
था ही
said you're
सामान
allowed
खो
in
गया
any
था
of
कि
the
लॉक
crew
खोल लेना
specific areas. Just don't touch anything.
चलो ऊपर कर दिया
Listen. Can't hear the engines, can you? You're not gonna find
रास्ता ही नहीं है शिप में ऊपर जाने का कहीं
We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details are in your cap.
Due to an unfortunate accident, we're halting our spacewalk experience for an undetermined.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you...
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access.
चुराना है साला अवार्ड बताओ
Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? I think you may be right. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Pleased to
Here
make
for
your
business?
acquaintance.
Our pleasure. The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions. Could we talk about something else?
So, what brings you aboard? I certainly hope they just. Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. That's all then? Okay.
An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
The society chair is... I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work? Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Hello. Are you a member of the society? Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively
That
horrid.
view is I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Nice to have met you.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
An open... Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Quite a lovely start. The society chair. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time. That's all then?
Sorry. Do I know you? Okay, wait. Are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone. And my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? That's true. You have come this far already. If you're trying to intimidate me by saying that, it's not gonna work. Yeah, sure you are. And I'm the Princess of Jemison. You want to try any more bullshit? You know what? Forget it. The price of doing business by slinging mud is way too steep. What else you got? You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. Oh, angry isn't even the right word. The plan was solid. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
पिछवाड़े में कील ठोकनी है दीवार में।
Any complaints about your crews should be directed to one of the staff.
Quite an event they're throwing today, don't you think? Hello. You here for the charity event? Well, I work for UC Security, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off. Sure, go ahead. If it makes you feel better, you can take it right to the top of mast. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe? I told you to stay out of my way. I meant it.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. Remember, the moment you shut down that system, the entire ship goes into lockdown.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry. That area is off limits. No exceptions. Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
Passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the OUC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fly. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I see. That certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along? Obviously, that wouldn't be my preference, but I have little choice. Though Larry Dombrowski will be mysteriously vanishing after this cruise, and possession of the credentials becomes ludicrous at that point. Oh, it was actually a rather easy deduction to make. It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord.
May I have your attention,
Wait, I'm
please?
sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. But hey, you got the job done. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from passengers now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Dover.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly
Nonsense.
fashion and remain
If
there
there's
until
one
you receive
universal
further
constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
बंद कर दे फिर ऑन कर पावर.
That your ship that landed not too long ago?
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
Big mistake. Look out!
इतना कच्चर हो गया. अच्छा सूट नहीं पहना था भाई.
Might as well take what we can. Another point for our side.
You want to kick back? Avoid the last Nova.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up.
We may not have official security on the key, but we are always looking out. Long live the fleet.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah? That'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
EM-class? Impossible. There isn't a ship in operation that can navigate that type of interference.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neighbor, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. I promise. You gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
I heard Iswa's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award? Or I'm not gonna be very disappointed. Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call. But that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
If you want to stay under the radar, I've got just the thing. Here to upgrade that ship of yours? No, but just remember, I've seen worse. Take care of your ship, she'll take care of you. Yes?
Nice work on the siren.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume? Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. You've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. Call it whatever you like. It doesn't change the fact that Delgado is still a murderer. Your best buddy has killed every single one of our previous informants.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Krig's legacy first.
Siren of the Stars, huh? Pretty fancy for a pirate.
Pardon.
weapons like I like my coffee. Goldie. Yeah?
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jim's.
Hello, bhai uncle.
Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements.
हाँ गेम की ग्राफिक्स अच्छे हैं स्टोरी अच्छी है
All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Don't worry. We know how to deal with her type.
और कैसा चल रहा है अंकल
I sure hope so. She might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
You'd better. For your sake. Oh, and one more thing. SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. Good luck.
ये संगत चले गए सुना नहीं मैंने क्या कहा कैसा चल रहा है लाइफ में
Hey, can we skip the local chunks this time? Never agrees with my stomach. I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick in the night.
Evening, sir.
you're Neva's new recruit? Careful, the walls have ears. SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. You take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option. Good. Then we have a deal. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please. We'll talk more on the ship.
You have a nice day now.
Give the word and we'll get underway.
Always looking for the next mark.
Howdy.
Hello.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to. Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps.
As long as we aren't actually stuffed into the cargo hold with the rest of the crates.
You'll have the same accommodations as my crew, provided you
Hello,
follow the
guys.
rules.
Kya
Now,
haal
like
hai?
I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it. All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grab drive. All systems go.
साला खुद उड़ाने को ऐसा मिलता कितना मजा है।
confirmed the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little battle.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even know.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Juan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC-793A, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked. Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Hello?
Yes, what? Glad you're in the fleet.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only. Rules are rules. Can't let you in unless you're military. It's true. It's almost more of a hassle talking to you. It's classified too, I bet. Sometimes I feel like I can't even tell someone my own name without declassifying it first. Maybe if you do it quickly. All right, fine. You're good. Just be quick about it. That goes for your friend, too.
Understood. Will only be a moment.
Word is Commander Woods might be coming back.
Hey, authorized personnel only. Only designated SY-920 UC military allowed. You're not even in uniform.
up to me, the commander would have you on.
Things have gotten real tight since Commander Natara took over.
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead. Your friend there have the same clearance?
Our commanding officer sent us both, so yes.
Then you're both good to go.
Might not be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
This is Captain Huan. Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. This far down, you might need a clearance code. I don't like deliberately drawing attention to yourself, but a disguise is never a bad idea. The uniform won't be enough though. You'll need to find a computer with the code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located your target.
हेलो भाई कैपी अभी क्या करते हैं ये आई गेस थर्ड क्या कहते हैं साइड मिशन है मतलब ये कंप्लीट होने के बाद हो जाएगा काम मेन मिशन क्या कहते हैं मैंने छोड़ दिया अभी करना इन्फॉर्मेशन अच्छा 100% कंप्लीट करना चाह रहे हो नहीं 100% नहीं बट ये सारे साइड मिशंस मेन मिशंस नॉट 100% अच्छा भाई गेम अच्छा है बट जो बोल के बेचा था ना वो नहीं है डेली क्लियरेंस कोड है इंसान के लिए AK1274 लास्ट नेम तो है ही नहीं मेरा अरे 3 तो फिर 3 का तो कुछ है ही नहीं ना। ओ भाई उधर से नहीं जाना। क्लियरेंस कोड लेके जाना है।
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
अरे भाई साहब क्या था AK-12 ना।
You're clear, Ensign Akasaka. I assume the two of you are together?
We're from the same unit, yes.
Then you're both clear.
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Inform them they are clear to launch.
अच्छी अच्छी
Power the chests for the comms module.
Mobile has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
There's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof.
Lifting off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
shortly. Sorry, but the situation calls for it. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that. I like the confidence. Either way, you're going to get your chance to prove it. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
The team is looking for more test pilots.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology. Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure. Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that matters, particularly when the destination is death. But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST. Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious. Classified? I'm the head of the Comm Spike project. I would have gotten word of this ahead of time. But are you a UC pilot? That's the question. They tend to look the same as Freestar pilots, or even House Varun pilots. Minus the face tattoos. You make a compelling case. Commander Natara, you say? Oh, well, we don't want to make her angry. She's terrifying. We don't. But if an unqualified pilot were to run a test, we could have even bigger problems down the line. I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Now, if you don't have any further business, I have a sign I need to commission. All right. Onwards and upwards, as they say. Huh. Do I know you? Are you here to fly the comm spike?
Are you here? Goggles? You are, and I've delivered. That being said, but it looks like you. That doesn't mean you're trapped. As a member of the Crimson. I like the confidence. Good luck if you make it.
I've heard the team's
Excuse
looking for
me.
more test pilots.
Intercepting transponder data in a... Wait! Don't you mean... It's attached to... We're still in... It can even interpolate. Yes. It will be not that... And yes. Oh, it's right. And now that... The kind unafraid to make the... In short, they'll give the prototype a... Splendid. Normally my request... You're right. We do need to hurry if we're going to have this... I don't know if that constitutes proof. Commander Natara, you say? Oh, well, we don't want to make her angry. She's terrifying. That is true. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
this big project you're working on?
I can definitely.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave.
नमस्ते भाई लागेमर।
Prototype ship, you are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
Unauthorized launch from engineering. All ships, secure the prototype. Engaging Tango.
भाई साहब जंप नहीं मारना बस साले।
prototype ship, you are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
Unauthorized launch from engineering. All ships, secure the prototype. Got a bogey. On 'em.
The key acknowledging fleet vessel. Welcome home.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it. So there I am. UC security on my tail, and my grab drive just chokes. And do you know what I want?
Some people drink coffee.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Need something?
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comspike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash. No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
We'll have the whole...
Docking port 1.
Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters out for grav jump and patrol high-traffic corridors.
Most of our operations team graduated top of their class.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process. But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
If that's the case, inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. It's long overdue.
Hello, bhai.
All right. I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
A lot of us had our doubts. Really making progress with this operation.
I wouldn't want to be there in mass when the commander has to explain taking the comms spike.
हाँ तुम्हारे पॉइंट्स मेरे को माइनस करने में भूल गया था मैं खिजा कर दूँगा I guess around 300.
Moving. The scanner's 130.
अब बोर हो गया मैं बहुत देर से खेल रहा था जाके देखते कुछ मूवी वगैरह सेव ओवरराइट